Okay, let's try this first question here. Now, you might know that sine squared plus cos squared equals 1. So that if you're given a sine, you can just put it into the formula sine squared plus cos squared equals 1 and solve it. Because if sine squared plus cos squared equals 1, you can go 1 minus sine squared and take the square root, and you'll get cosine. And that's all they've done here. So all it is, you'd have cos squared equals 1 minus sine squared, and they square rooted it. For any angle it works, so it works for this angle. And since sine P is equal to sine 27 degrees, the answer is root 1 minus P squared. Now, some people like to build a triangle. You're given that sine of 27 degrees is P over 1, opposite over hypotenuse. And then by Pythagoras, the hypotenuse squared minus the short side, opposite side squared, and square root it. That would give us cosine, because it's 1 minus P squared on this side, adjacent over hypotenuse. Hey, that works. What about the sine squared of 63 degrees? Well, that's where this diagram's kind of nice, because the sine of 63 looks like it's root 1 minus P squared over 1. And if we square it, we're going to get the sine squared of 63 degrees is equal to the cos of 27 degrees, right? It's just root. And if we square it, we just get 1 minus P squared. So that's your answer, 1 minus P squared. Now look at this one, the cos of 13 and a half degrees. Well, what the heck is that? The cos of 13 and a half degrees. But isn't that 13 and a half, isn't that half of 27? So it might be, yeah, so we can get at it some other way. Let's see what we do. The cos of 27, we can use a formula. It's equal to the cos 2 times the cos squared of theta. The cos of 2 times 13.5, which is 27, is equal to 2 times the cos squared of just the angle, 13.5 minus 1. So we're just applying one of the identities from the formula sheet, which is the cos of 2 theta is 2 cos squared theta minus 1. You have to recognize that 13 and a half is half of this angle here. So that's 2 theta. There's your theta. Hey, what's the cos squared of 2 cos squared of 13.5 squared? What is it going to equal? Well, cos of 27 degrees is root 1 minus P squared. We just add 1 to it. Hey, we've got what 2 cos squared theta is. Then all we have to do is divide by 2 and take the square root. Ooh, this is an ugly thing. And then we kind of just solve for it. We divide by 2 and we take the square root. That's a little bit ugly, but that's how you do it.